The government was able to pass amendments to the Representation of the People's Act, which is Guyana's main elections law, just after midnight Tuesday in the National Assembly. The 68-page bill comprising the amendments was presented by Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Anil Nandlal. According to him, the amendments were wide-ranging and addressed gaps and/or inconsistencies in the existing law. And importantly, he noted that many of the amendments were crafted in direct response to Claremont Mingo's shenaniganisms at the March 2020 general and regional elections. Claremont Mingo was the returning officer for District 4.
If anyone can point to a single provision in these proposals which create an electoral advantage for the PPP, I am prepared to stand up here and debate it. Rather, for any political party. The point I want to emphasize is that any single person who is concerned about free, transparent, and accountable elections in this country will support every single amendment here, because they are all designed to bring clarity, to bring transparency, to bring accountability to the electoral machinery.
Section 6 of the Act was amended to impose that every village or locality has an adequate number of polling places to accommodate electors. Where public places are not available, the Chief Elections Officer of the Guyana Elections Commission can rent a private space not associated with any political party. Further, the CEO is now mandated to publish a list of all polling stations before Elections Day. A new Section 6A provides for the division of 3 polling districts into sub-districts, a move Nandlal says should make the tabulation process more efficient and less prone to sabotage. It is also now required that statements of polls, among other certified forms, be distributed to the CEO and chairman of the commission. The returning officer is also expected to post an electronic copy of the SOPs on the commission's website to be publicly viewed. Strict fines and penalties are attached for breach of these principles. Opposition parliamentarians from the APNO-AFC coalition each called for the bill to be sent to a select committee. But it was the Deputy Speaker, who is an opposition parliamentarian representing the Liberty and Justice Party, Lenox Shuman, who emphatically said that the amendments are much needed.
The reality, Mr. Speaker, is that having been a witness to what transpired post-March 2nd, 2020, I will say that these reforms are desperately needed. The fact that you may not have requirements for biometrics at a polling station does not eliminate the possibility of that. This bill does exactly what it needs to do to ensure that what transpired in 2020 never happens again. Mr. Speaker, that is where I rest my remarks. As I have said previously, time and time again, I would rather be very succinct and to the point, and this bill enjoys my 100% support.
It has been widely stated that the need to reform the legislation arose after the High Court had found that Claremont Mingo, who controlled the March 2, 2020 election process in Region 4, had breached the law when he failed to follow the lawful procedure to arrive at the correct vote count in the region. Mingo's calculations, which were later presented by the former Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield to GCOM for declaration, would have allowed clear fraud and provided for the installation of a government that had not won elections. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Vishani Raghaber.